Alright, we got the keg washer in action going. Down here. There's a sump pump. Hooked up to a garden hose fitting right there. This garden hose fitting right here. Comes into our manifold. That's open. In the back of our manifold, there's a connector for all this spaghetti hose down here. And that's pumping to a Sankey keg fitting, which we took all the check valves out of to get the water to flow. So both of these kegs are being filled with some sanitizer. This is our exit manifold. The sanitizer flows in through here and goes back to the return, which is just flowing water right there. So this is recirculating iodophor around those two kegs. So this is our input manifold where we have CO2, we have shop air, which is just compressed air for purging. Got a little regulator hooked up because these kegs can only take about four bars. This is a stub for PBW recirculation. This is our iodophor recirculation. This is tap water in, so female garden hose connector there. That's all in. We can put any of those in that we want. On our exit, we have a stub for recirculating the PBW. This is iodophor, and this is our drain, which is just another garden hose that goes out the door. So once this is circulated for 2 minutes, then I'll close up the iodophor loop. I'll turn off the iodophor input right here and turn on the CO2 input, purge all that iodophor from the kegs, and then let them come up to pressure, and they'll be sanitized and clean. And all of these parts cost us about $300, from the Sankey connectors to all these valves and plumbing and lumber and pumps and tubs. Over here you see we have 2 tubs, a blue tub and a brown tub. The blue tub is not hooked up because we didn't get enough parts for it. But this circulation ought to help. Now it's been a couple minutes. I'm going to close off that and turn on the CO2. And you can see the iodophor flowing through the tubes. It helps to give these guys a little shake. This is still full. This is number 1. This is number 2. And while that's purging, you can see we have space enough for 3 sets, 6 kegs. We'll just put another set here and another set here. And these Sankey connectors are in serial. The iodophor flows into this one, through the dip tube, out the top of this dip tube, and then out the CO2 connector, and then goes into this one. Now we can hear the CO2 is almost through all of it. We've almost purged all of it. The water's still flowing a little bit, but very soon we'll have everything blown out, and then I'll close everything off except this input CO2 and let the kegs pressurize just a little bit, and then we'll have, there we go. So I'll close off the exit, and now these kegs are pressurized with CO2 and ready to be filled.